Just got a little surprise, a little rain outside the KXAN studios.
And it doesn't show up on radar, and that's why when people say, is it raining out there, we really can't say no, because we're seeing these little light showers that don't show up on radar too well, but it is something that certainly is keeping us cool. I haven't heard a complaint yet, even if it's not quite the exact forecast. We call for a 10% chance, but when we say 10% chance on days like today, we're talking about isolated showers scattered around. A greater opportunity for showers would mean more rain around the area, not a light misty type situation. That we're not looking at. Let's go outside and see what we have at the moment. Temperatures are going to be in the in the 80s and then possibly some 90s this afternoon. If we don't get too hot, then maybe it'll be cooler than what we have here. Now, there's a big game tonight at Gupton Stadium in Cedar Park. It's Austin at Cedar Park. That's going to be running southeasterly breezes 5 to 10. May not be even as hot as 87 degrees, and we'll watch for those isolated showers. Of course, a lot of these stadiums are elevated. They have big, tall lights around them. So if you see any lightning, the best idea is to get out of those stadiums, stands. House Park is hosting Vista Ridge at McCallum. Temperatures are going to be pretty much the same there. We're looking at 80s this evening, and then also Leander versus Bowie will also be about 87 or so. So that's one thing. Now, we've got ACL Festival. A lot of folks wondering, okay, if it's raining now, what's going to happen? Well, we're going to go with partly cloudy and hot. Hot as in 90s, maybe some lower 90s. The evenings are going to be in the 80s. Showers are going to be isolated at 10% chance. Sounds kind of painful, but it's just scattered, isolated showers at best. Not going to be too many surprises out there. If you have an iPhone or an Android, just get our app or check KXAN.com. Check the radar there. You're going to know where the showers are. And the good news is they're coming in from the south or the southwest, so you'll know pretty much if they're headed your direction. Just look for Austin. If it's headed towards you in Austin, then you know it's headed your way. Mold, 15, 10 and high. Fall, Elm at 21 and low. Our current situation as far as temperatures goes like this. We're at 85 degrees, one of the coolest noontime temperatures we've had in quite a few months. Of course, after a miserably hot summer, just in time for Austin City Limits Festival, we have temperatures running in the mid-80s, and it may only be in the lower 90s this afternoon. Nice. Maybe a few showers to help out as well. Light breeze, 6 miles per hour out of the east and southeast. Humidity at 57%. Important because if the humidity's up and the wind speeds are down, we're not going to have as much of a concern for any kind of fires that start up. It certainly is a big deal. Even though we don't have those prime conditions for that, the grasses are still very dry out there, so no cigarette butts out the windows, and be very easy on things. 70s and 80s, you've got 82 in Lakeway, 85 out there at the moment, 83 in Bastrop, 86 at Bergstrom. Temperatures in the 80s, and believe it or not, we have a few showers here. Rain out. Folks are telling me it's raining outside right now. Thank you, sir. As we look outside on the radar, and I mentioned this earlier. Take a look right here. This is Austin. That's right here where I'm touching. See that green coming in, just showing just a dot or two of green, and that's what we're seeing on the radars. It's a little light shower, and it's a little bit of rain here and there. What's important is that we have schools getting out here in about 2 hours, so if you're going to be heading out, watch the school zones. Kids are going to be out. The stopping distances on some of these streets are going to be elongated because they get kind of a greasy buildup on them with the hot summer sun. Now, shower possibilities scattered around the area for today, but not as likely for the next couple of days, so we'll call it 10%. Today was a fluke, and we're happy with that. 94, partly cloudy this afternoon. Tonight into the upper 60s and low 70s area-wide. Our 7-day forecast, again, we really lucked out today. Got a little extra rain. We think it's going to be isolated next couple of days, but it could be back at a 20% chance for next week, and not just one day, but 4.